like toxic relationship red flags to watch out for?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, the first is like what I mentioned about being an I am the way I am person, take it or leave it. That is a toxic trait. If you're a woman, should never be, when I say do the work, I mean work on yourself. I don't mean do all the work in a relationship and the relationship's not working and you take all the responsibility for that, which unfortunately a lot of women do end up doing, because us as the feminine energy is the energy of manifestation, and we see the raw potential, we see the good guy he could be underneath all the baggage, and we try to actualize that potential. And actualizing potential has its place and it's a beautiful thing. But in this regard, if a guy is not, the number one quality, first of all, to look for in a man is he committed to making it work? Because relationships are always going to be hard. You can marry your soulmate. I'm fairly positive that I married mine, and it's still hard and it still takes work. Is
100%.
he do? Does he want to do the work with you? If you're working all by yourself, that's toxic. That's a bad relationship. The next is if you are constantly taking responsibility for his emotions and his reactions. Like, for example, he gets angry all the time. He has a temper, and you think, well, if I was a better girlfriend or a better wife, then he wouldn't do that. And it's because I set him off and I did this. So if you're constantly thinking that you're responsible, no, he's a grown man. If he has a temper problem, he needs to work on that. If you think that everything is your fault, that's a big sign of like a toxic relationship. Another one is like everybody's favorite word these days, gaslighting. He makes you feel crazy for your perception of reality. You see a situation one way and he will spin a word salad and make you completely doubt like what you're seeing and feeling is real. So that's another big one. And that ties into someone who can't accept responsibility for anything. In a relationship, there is never one person who's 100% wrong and one person who's right. In a toxic relationship, especially with a narcissist, he will never admit to being wrong about anything. It will always be your fault. So if you find that you're always the one apologizing, you're always the one making excuses, that's also a big sign.